He died? Episode 88 of Slam Dunk. It's called The Country of Basketball, America. Yo, don't tell me Kaede is finna actually leave. Coach Anzai was against it. There's no way he leaves still. So he wants Kaede to accomplish being the number one and then go to America. Which is actually not a bad plan. Nagoya. You hungry? Yo, Hanamichi being in such a good mood irritates that other guy. He's always it's nothing that Osaka. Ain't that a city that was in Gantz? Ochi? I ain't gonna lie, he looks like the meat rider that was on Ryonen that always used to glaze every time somebody did something on the court. Oh yeah, so that is the guy. That is the meat rider dude. Hero? Hey, he got that shit on though. He got a nice fit on. Wow, he talking about how to play basketball? That's crazy. Nah. Unfortunately not. Kishimoto? Bro, first Osaka and now Kishimoto. Bro, this episode was definitely influenced by Gans. I mean, Kishimoto, that name sounds familiar in the Gans. Like, I swore I've heard their name before in Gans. But this guy right here, he looks like Kato in Gans. Sister uploaded the article about Sendo. Dog, he looks like Kato so much. Sendo fishing? I thought he would be training. He deserves some relaxation and a break. Yo, he ran away. Ooh. He didn't even look at that guy when he made the pass. And that Toyotomo team is losing by 10.
あの4番に栄養にベンチウォーマーやしな。くそファイト岸本だ。4番を中心にようまとまったチームや。どことなく先導さんタイプやな。
You should do some recruiting to try to get some folks to come to Rionen. That's what I would be doing. He gonna pass out again? Oh, he's shooting that. That's a contested shot. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of looks like Fujima. Yeah, he kind of looks like Fujima.
目標になるチームかもしれへんで。アメリカ？私は反対だ。なんでだよ。
He told you why. He said you need to be the #1 player in Japan first.
駅まで送るわよ。先生が大学の監督をしていた頃に一人アメリカへ行った選手がいてね。もう10年ぐらい前になるかして2メートルの長身とそれに似つかわしくない運動能力。
Don't tell me he ended up being a bust.
ルカワ君、白髪期って聞いたことある？
先生のことですか？
そう。
の安西は大学界きっての名将としてホワイトヘアードデビル。
Yo, Coach Anzai looked in shape. My God. I don't know what happened in that 10-year span. He must have been stressing out or I don't know what, bro. But this Coach Anzai looked hella different. The Coach Enzo we got now look like Santa Claus. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, he looked like the dude from the Sakamoto days, that anime show. I think the anime show is called Sakamoto Days. That's what Coach Anzai looks now. That Coach Anzai we see right here in this preview. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he. If y'all would have told me he's an assassin, he's here to assassinate somebody on the court, I would have believed you.
Hi. お前なんか勘違いしとりゃせんか？ヤクザだよ、ほとんど。お前のためにチームがあるんじゃねえ。チームのためにお前がいるんだ。だったのかわからんのかどっちだ？
Is he like a selfish player?
よし、じゃあダッシュ20本行ってこい。
Dang, 20 dashes?
冗談じゃねえ。大学に入ってまでなんでこんな軍隊みたいなことさせらなきゃならねえんだ。
No coaches like that used to run players in the ground. One coach that comes to mind is Tom Thibodeau. But they call it dashes in Japan. That's kind of embarrassing because he's the only one doing it too, and they're all just watching him. So Coach Anzai drove him to America because of his difficult training?
1年か2年本場のバスケに揉まれればきっとデビルの想像も及ばないくらいの選手になれるはずだ。俺の才能を試す。
That's clearly the Bulls. And I think that's Steve Kerr.
声来なくなったと思ったらアメリカ留学だとよ。監督もあれからなんとなく元気ないよな。この頃よく監督に矢沢のこと聞かれるんですよ。仲良かったから連絡はあるのか、手紙は来たか。ちょくちょく来たけど最近は全然。1年後忘れかけた頃に1本のビデオテープが送られてきた。試合に矢沢も出ているらしいですよ。あれだ矢沢。あれか。ヒゲなんか生やしてるよ。でも頑張ってんじゃないか。あいつ一人だけ日本人でまるで成長していない。誰か矢沢に基礎を教える人間はいるのか。あいつ英語はどうなんだ。勝手なプレーばかりだ。まるでまとまってない。一体指導者は何をやっとるんだ。あいつの連絡先を教えてくれ。それが近頃は連絡取ろうにも取れないんですよ。
He probably blocked all y'all.
そうか。帰ってこい矢沢。わしの監督生活の最後にお前を日本一の選手に育て上げるつもりだったんだ。走れる2メートル選手といってもそれは日本でのこと。自分より大きくて速い選手を彼は手にした。
How did he make the league then?
高校時代能力に任せたプレーで基礎をおろそかにしていた彼には
I need to know what league he's playing in America. because there's no way he's playing in the NBA in America when he hasn't improved from leaving Japan to America. There's no way he made the least. This had to be like the G League. I was about to say this had to be the big three, but the big three wasn't even created by then. So I'm trying to figure out what league accepted him if he didn't even improve.
向こうの大学に連絡して
Oh,
聞
it's
いてみたんだ
college.
が
Okay, college basketball.
バスケット部にも顔を見せなくなったらしい。何をしとるんだ矢沢。
Bro probably quit basketball altogether because of you, Coach Anzai.
その後も八方手を尽くして探したが消息はつかめなかった。矢沢が渡米して5年目の朝。
Izawa,
安西先生、
he died?
息子のアパートにあったものです。日付は4年前になっています。
手紙
What?
出せなかったので
It's
す。
crazy because I was thinking that in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, what if he died? What if he killed himself? But I didn't think that was actually going to be the possibility.
いつかの先生の言葉が近頃よく頭に浮かびます。お前のためにチームがあるんじゃねえ。チームのためにお前がいるんだ。誰も僕にパスをくれません。先生やみんなに迷惑をかけておきながら、今おめおめと帰るわけにはいきません。いつか僕のプレーでみんなに借りを返せるようになるまで頑張るつもりです。
Oh, this is sad. This is sad, bro.
今年名将安西は白髪期の名を残したまま大学界から身を引いた。そして矢沢にかけた夢を果たせぬまま今なおバスケット人生にピリオドを打てないのである。
俺が矢沢君と同じだと。
Yo, I'm already in a sad mood. Then all of a sudden you hear Hanamichi. I'm telling you, Hanamichi's always in a good mood. That's one thing I love about him. It's a rare occasion that you usually see Hanamichi in a sad, somber mood. Like episode, I think it was episode 47, if I remember it correctly. The episode that they lost that game to Kainen, and you see him crying. That was like one of the most serious episodes ever. Like as far as Hanamichi.
ルカワ君の目から見て桜木君はどう？
はあ、
先生ね、君たち二人の将来のことを嬉しそうにの成長をもうちょっと見ていたいのよ、きっと。
Which means I gotta work together on the court.
おお、なんだ親父、ルカワに説教か。いいぞ厳しくな。
Please be hard on him.
ルカワ君、君の意志は信じている。とりあえず日本一の高校
Maybe that's why Coach Anzai appearance looks different because of the death of Yazawa. He probably started eating more, and now he's not as strict on his players because, like I said, the practices that I see in present Slam Dunk does not resemble the Coach Anzai in the past. This episode just displayed how Coach Anzai was in the past. He was strict. He was on players. He was on Yazawa. I'm already forgetting his name, but he was on him heavy. And I think that's probably what just changed Coach Anzai as a person. Because he's not really that strict anymore like that.
どうご鞭撻のほどお願いします。
Hanamichi's like, you not finna get on him?
と豊玉高校に決まり、そして愛知からは明豊工業と愛和学院が全国への切符を手にした。19チーム
There
が
are
出揃った。
59 teams that are ready. Dang.
決戦まであと1ヶ月。
In a month. Okay, how many episodes does that translate to? I'm trying to get this national tournament on. But yeah, this is episode 88 of Slam Dunk. We got basically a backstory of Coach Anzai's past and one of his past players because Kaeda wants to go to America, which is what happened before with a similar player named Yazawa. He wanted to go to America, but the difference between Kaeda and Yazawa, I feel like, is Yazawa wasn't really that good. Like, he didn't really have the skill set as far as Kaeda. Kaeda has the skill set already, but it seems that Coach Anzai feels like there's another level that he can get to. Yazawa, he had a lot of work to do, so I could understand why Coach Anzai probably didn't want him to go to America. But with Kaeda is pretty much the whole package. He just has to learn to be a more team player. You know, he's more when I see Kaida play, I think of Kobe. So if he could just tighten that down, I think he should be straight. And I still think he has a long way to go, but there is a chance that he could rival or at least come up to the same level as Sendo. I don't feel like, to me personally, I don't really feel like Kaida's on Sendo's level yet, but I feel like he can get there. And it's just very interesting to see that backstory of that the player that Coach Anzai once had, and he ended up killing himself because, well, I don't know if he killed himself, but he just ended up dying. He didn't live up to what he thought he could do in America, and that was just so sad. And I could see how that could probably transform Coach Anzai's personality and his appearance, because his personality and his appearance in the present is totally different from how it was in the past. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode because it gave us a little bit of lore of Coach Anzai and just why he didn't want Kaida to go to America yet. And you could see he's not being strict on Kaida. He's being soft with him. He doesn't want Kaida to run off and just abandon the team. But yeah, they said the Nationals will begin in a month. I'm excited for that. And until the next Slam Dunk reaction, I'm saying thoughts. It's the same life. I'm out, bro. I love y'all.